Good afternoon. Welcome to Foxborough High School Gymnasium for a freshman boys basketball game between the Foxborough Warriors and the North Attleboro Red Rocketeers. I'm Donnie Cotter. I'll be calling the game today with Tim Sullivan. It's the final game of the season, and it's been an interesting ride here, but got most of the games in. Welcome, Tim.
Thanks, Donnie. Appreciate it. So we're looking at who's on the court here. We got Flaherty, Kirikoff, Hollis, Sullum, and Sullivan. Hopefully they're coming in at a 3-7 record, I believe, and 0-7 against North Attleboro. What do you think, Donnie?
Yeah, hopefully it's a competitive game. We've seen the kids get better all year. Coming off a victory earlier this week over North Attleboro. It was a pretty close game, so I'm sure it'll be a competitive game.
I imagine so. Here we go. Rajat, number 5, putting the ball in.
Foxborough opening up in man-to-man defense here. Number 12, Bourne. Factor. Number 14, Corsetti with the shot. Miss. Rebound by Sullum. Flaherty bringing it up. North Attleboro also in a man-to-man defense here. Flaherty over to Hollis. Looking for Kirikoff. Turned over. Stolen by number 30, McLaughlin for North Attleboro. Back here, Flaherty deflects that ball out of bounds.
Tell you, it feels great to be by a legend, Mr. Donnie Cotter.
Oh, God, stop it. Here we go. Attleboro with a nice feed inside. Number 30, McLaughlin, first 2 points of the game, 2-0 North Attleboro. It's a good feed in. Jack Sullivan went for the steal, just missed it. Good job by McLaughlin scoring there. Sullivan over to Hollis. Hollis takes to the hoop, a little jumper. It's good. Shot by John Hollis, aggressive. Foxborough pressing a little bit here. Man-to-man press, full court. Dribble, we get a steal by Sullum. Sullum loses it. And get the loose ball over to Hollis to reset the offense to Flaherty. Flaherty gets fouled there. Reach-in foul on Rajat? I don't know. Rajat,
I believe.
All right.
Number 5, Rajat.
The folks from North Attleboro are tuning in. We apologize for mispronunciations. Flaherty taking it to the hoop, goes all the way and just misses. Good rebound by Jack Sullivan. Goes out off North Attleboro. We didn't get to see the game the other day against North Attleboro, but the report was that Jack Sullivan was a beast on the backboards. 15 rebounds at least is what I was told. Back to live action here. Flaherty swings it over to Sullivan. Sullum for 3. Off the mark there. Good rebound by 14. Corsetti, but they lose it on the pass there. Back to Foxborough.
I know he's my son, Donnie, but 15 rebounds is just not enough.
Did he get dinner that night or what?
He got dinner. We fed him.
That's good. Hollis for the hoop, kicks it out to Kirikoff, back to Hollis. Flaherty in the corner with the ball fake, takes it to the hoop. Resets, back to Hollis. I can't see the 30-second clock, but we get a 3 there by Hollis. Johnny Hollis with 5 Foxborough points to get us started here. Foxborough again with the man-to-man press. North Attleboro, good job breaking it there. Steal by Sullum. Flaherty takes it to the hoop. Lost it. I think it was poked out by North Attleboro. It's going to be side out of bounds, Foxborough. Good activity. Good start for both teams here. 5-2 Foxborough. There's a replay, Tim.
Yeah, we have Hollis. He backs up, hits the 3. Beauty.
back to live action here. Got Kirikoff trying to get it in. I think that was deflected again by North Attleboro. North Attleboro doing a good job here, getting their hands on balls. Just got to be careful with the passes here from a Foxborough perspective. Balls into Kirikoff. Flaherty to the hoop. Another deflection by North Attleboro.
Well, Foxborough maintaining the pressure here on the North Attleboro defensive zone. Still having success keeping the ball here. They just got to get in the net now.
4 seconds on the shot clock. Flaherty's got to get it up, and he hits it. Ryan Flaherty with a nice shot. Foxborough getting the pressure going again. Sellum on 30. Number 11. Factor does a good job getting the ball up. Factor again. Hand off to Corsetti for the jump shot. No good. Follows this shot. Good box out by Tony Sellum. Here comes Foxborough. 4.5 minutes left. 7-2. Foxborough, Jack Sullivan baseline. Kicks it out to Kirikoff for 3. No good. Sellum keeps it alive over to Sullivan. Hollis resets it out at the top. Cut through there by Kirikoff. Hollis with a drive to the hoop. Loses it. Good steal there by Factor. Bringing it up for North Attleboro. Good corner for Radgett. Back to Factor. Over the corner for Corsetti. Corsetti with a bounce pass to McLaughlin, and he loses it. That's a good look by Corsetti there. Just couldn't corral it. Pick and roll. This is the last game of the season. It's been Foxborough had one COVID break, but for the most part, things are pretty good. Kids are out there playing, enjoying themselves. Flaherty to the hoop, to Kirikoff, to Hollis. Nice pass to Sullivan. Great pass by John Hollis to Jack Sullivan. Okay, Foxborough on the press there, and the inbounder stepped inbounds before he could get the pass off, so that's a violation. That's a side out Foxborough. Foxborough running some cutters through there. Flaherty. Flaherty picks up his dribble. The Hollis back into Sullivan. Sullivan kicks it back out. Hollis for the jumper. No good. That's off the top. Couldn't get the ball.
I caught on the backboard, but I'll tell you
Tim, why don't you go out there and grab that?
Yeah, I'm not that tall, Don.
You can't jump up there?
With my four iron, I probably could. But it's a good ball move by Foxborough there, Johnny.
Yeah.
They're really moving it
Here's
around.
a replay of that great pass by Hollis to Sullivan. Really good look.
Yeah, these guys are they're looking good. Glad to see them out here playing again.
Yep.
That's the biggest thing.
Pressed by Foxborough. North Attleboro breaks it. Steal by Sullivan. Flaherty kicks it up to Hollis. Foxborough's doing a good job being patient here. Try to get a good shot. There's an open look for Hollis for 3. No good. Rebound by Factor. Going all the way to the hoop and misses it. He's been an active kid here for North Attleboro, number 11, Factor. Flaherty coming back with the layup, misses it. Good rebound by Sullivan. Kicks it back out to Flaherty for 3. No good, and it's off of Foxborough.
Well, it was a good drive.
Yeah.
Good drive there. Couldn't sink it in there, but I'll tell you, positive ball play, I should say, by Foxborough. They passed it well.
Yep. Playing well together. I think this pressure, helps them, Foxborough, get their activity level.
There we go.
Well,
yep.
For
that
North
was there
Attleboro,
Bourne.
Yeah, did a good job of breaking the press, but he got caught up in a trap there and dribbled it out of bounds. Back to Foxborough ball here. 2 minutes left in the first. Flaherty kicks it to Sullum. Ball fake. Hollis. Back to Hollis from Kirikoff. Sullum with the ball fake, but he picked up his pivot foot, so it's a travel there.
Tony Sullum on the travel there.
Yep.
He's got to remember this game you have to bounce the ball. It's not football.
He did a good job with the ball fake, but just picked up his his pivot foot before he's able to. Shane Henry in for Sullum, comes right in and gets a steal. Good take by Henry, gets it knocked away right over to Sullivan for 2 points. Little offense by accident there. Good take by Henry, got it knocked away and ended up in Sullivan's hand for the layup. Good job by Jack being aware, catching it and putting it right up. Got number 14 Corsetti here. Over to Bourne. Oh, good take, just misses it. And Foxborough loses the rebound out of bounds.
Yeah, I think it was off of Sullivan's hands there.
Yeah. It's a good take by North Attleboro there. Got a couple subs in for North Attleboro. Number 15, DeFiore's in along with Pratt, number 2. North Attleboro with the inbound play, baseline drive, kick it back out. And we get a foul on Flaherty there. One thing the kids just, as the player gets close to the basket, their instincts are to get their hands on the player, and they're always gonna catch on that. There's a steal by Hollis off the inbound for the layup, and 2. Good job by John Hollis. Hollis has 7 points, I believe, to start here.
55 left going on in the game here.
Foxborough still trapping in the press here. Oh, they got Flaherty with his second foul. Coach is telling Flaherty to keep his hands up. No need to reach there. You got the kid trapped. North Attleboro brings it in. Factor resets the offense here. And North Attleboro loses it. Flaherty get his hands in there. I think Flaherty's going to get subbed out here. He's got 2. No, I think there was a sub, but no.
33 to go in the first, 20.
So Foxborough, they can't hold it for 1 shot, but almost if they want to. Oh, we got a foul there on North Attleboro, number 12. 3 fouls on North Attleboro, 2 on Foxborough for the quarter.
Talk about a monkey on your back. That guy was all over him.
Yeah. Shane Henry, Hollis, Flaherty in the post, and just misses it. Jack Sullivan battling for the rebound. Flaherty for 3, and it's no good. 10 seconds left here. 5, 4, and North Attleboro, number 11, Factor with a good take.
Well, they're battling back and forth, Tony, but the Foxborough got the lead 13-2.
Yeah.
But it's been a back and forth game. It's been good to watch. Again, as I always say every time I get in the broadcast booth, I'm fortunate to be here with you today. But it's been a good season just to have the kids playing, win or lose.
Absolutely.
It's just about having fun.
Absolutely, and I think we got to give some props to Foxboro Cable.
Absolutely.
Every single winter sporting event, freshman, JV, varsity basketball, every game that's been played here, they've been here. I was lucky enough to grow up in Foxborough. They've been broadcasting games here since the mid-'80s. I mean, we're talking 35, 36 years, and they are the gold standard, really, from my perspective.
Absolutely. We've got to give a shout out to Mike Webb, who organizes everything for Foxboro Cable Access, and as well as you and me here broadcasting today. We want to thank Miss Karen Hollis for a wonderful job, and we want to thank Jeff Flaherty for the cameras, both of them. wonderful. We need them.
Yeah, again, Foxboro Cable Access. Just so as you look through the gym here, you realize that there's no fans here, so parents have the ability to watch it on their computer, on the, what they're streaming in high definition on YouTube. I took advantage of that quite a bit this year, and they do a phenomenal job. I think they're second to none. We've seen other towns have put some of the games up, but Foxboro Cable Access is really unbelievable. They do a great job.
They do. It was funny. My wife the other day said to me, "Who are those fans there? They were sitting up high." I said, "Those are the JV players. There was a couple of them here watching."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, they're letting fans?" I said, "No."
No.
I mean, we wish we could have all the parents here.
I know.
Thank God we can get to you via Foxboro Cable Access.
100%. Yeah, it was great that the varsity game last week, they had senior night, and the 3 seniors for the basketball team. They were able to get their parents in for that, and all three of the sets of parents were there, and for one game at least, we're able to get to see their kids play in person, and Coach Gibbs did a great job of getting them in the game to start, and they all played quite a bit, and I think they all scored. So
absolutely. We have Kyle Arena came into the game.
Yeah, we got a new lineup here. Kyle Arena seeing his first action here. Looks like North Attleboro's playing a little bit of zone here, a little 2-3 zone. Arena off to Hollis. Hollis probing the zone, looks down low to Sullivan. Great pass.
Oh, great pass.
Great job,
What a
Jack.
beauty.
Finished off
Nice
by
job, Riley
Kirikoff. That's a good job. Foxborough with the press again. North Attleboro breaking it here. North Attleboro, number 2, Pratt with the shot. Misses it. McLaughlin fights for the rebound, but comes off to Henry, who's Hollis. Back to Henry. Again, North Attleboro still in their zone. Hollis for a deep 3. So
Johnny Hollis has quite a season here with Foxborough.
Here's a replay of that pass
Jack
by
Sullivan,
Jack Sullivan.
a little not blind pass, but like a no-look pass.
Great pass.
Kirikoff got in there. Beauty.
It's a good finish by Riley Kirikoff. Great pass by Jack. So Foxborough's up 15-2. Back to live action. McLaughlin gets the ball in the post and looked like he got fouled there. I think that was a foul on Kirikoff, I believe. I mean, Arena. Yeah, foul on Kyle Arena. It's a good entry pass there by North Attleboro. Good look by McLaughlin. First free throw here, no good. Now we'll get some rebounders here. Second one from McLaughlin is no good. Rebound to Hollis. There you go.
Oh. Good idea by Jack Sullivan there, Don.
Yep. Just got
a little too hard on the bounce pass, but
yeah, that's a good job. When teams play as that 2-3 zone, we got a pass
there we
and
go.
a steal
Henry.
by Shane Henry with the layup.
Oh, Shane Henry there.
We got a timeout by North Attleboro. 17-2, Foxborough lead. I was saying, right, that's a great job by Shane Henry on the steal and in the finish. We got a replay on it. Just good job jumping right in front of it and finishing. It's great to see Shane out there. He battled I think he broke his finger. Missed most of the season, and we've seen him out the last few games, so he's looked good little athlete, and definitely helped out. Good job there scoring.
Absolutely on that. I'll tell you, I'm impressed around the key with Foxborough. Their passing looks real good.
Yeah, and against that, I was saying, when they're playing that 2-3 zone, the instinct of the offensive team is to shoot a lot from the outside. But if you can get into that middle, like they just got it to Sullivan, and you can get easy looks.
So to clarify for our listeners, Donnie, as well as myself, because I'm not that basketball knowledge, the 2-3, the two guys up front, what would they be? Would they be forwards protecting, or would they be point?
Typically, the two kids out front are guards.
The guards.
And then your biggest guy would be in the middle in the paint, and then you'd have your kind of your wing guys would play on the on the bottom.
Yeah.
So you just, it's a kind of a basic 2-3. You kind of, you're not playing man-to-man defense. You're kind of covering an area.
Yeah.
So it gives the offense. I think it's a smart move by the North Attleboro coach to give Foxborough a different look, because I think they've done pretty good against the man-to-man. So Foxborough opens up here with a press again. North Attleboro breaks it. Number 2, Pratt taking it to the hoop, and nice finish. It's a good take by Pratt. 17-4 Foxborough. 6 minutes left here in the second. You want this staying with that zone look. Hollis with the jump shot. Just misses it. It's a good rebound by Crump, number 4. Comes North Attleboro. Foxborough got the hand on. I think Jack Sullivan knocked that one out of bounds. Got a couple subs here. Flaherty, and we got a replay here, Tim.
No, see North Attleboro coming in as a beautiful layup with kind of a floater shot.
Yeah, Pratt taking it, finishing it with his left hand. Good job there. Back to live action. We got Pratt with the ball again at the top of the key. So we got a 3-pointer, no good. Rebound by Orena to Flaherty. Shane Henry with the ball fake down to Sullivan. Kicks it up top to Flaherty. Good defense there by Pratt. Cut Flaherty off. Dylan Kelly for 3, no good. Rebound by Orena. Tipped over to Orena by Jack Sullivan.
Beautiful offensive boards by Foxborough there.
Yeah.
Nice job.
It's always good when you get that offensive rebound. Just put it right back up. Sometimes the kids, they'll kick it back out. Love that 3-point shot, but Kyle did a great job at just getting that and putting it right up. And go inside to number 12.
Looks like a little travel there. But
we got Pratt at the top of the key, taking it to the hoop. And got a jump ball that stays with North Attleboro.
Yeah, born there, he still like he was at a bowling alley. I thought that was a travel, but they ain't gonna call it.
No. 12 with 3 there, right at the end of the 30-second clock is running down there. We can't see it from where we're sitting, so the one down the other end is out from where we're sitting. Flaherty, the jump shot, no good. Good rebound there by number 12, Bourne. Brings it up for North Attleboro. Pratt at the top of the key. Number 12, Bourne with the shot. Good take, it just misses. A good defense there by Flaherty. Sullivan gets a loose ball underneath and gets fouled.
Well, Johnny, all I like to say is you better make this or you ain't not eating.
Tim Sullivan, father of Jack Sullivan, who's shooting.
No dinner.
No, he's got another chance here. Maybe he'll get an appetizer.
Yeah, maybe some Chef Boyardee ravioli.
Replay here, Kyle Orena with the putback there. Good job again by Kyle. Tipped over to him by Jack Sullivan with his second, and he misses it. Jack's done a really good job on the boards and making some nice passes.
He's going to be hungry tonight.
Yeah, I think I can make the case for him to getting something.
Looks like a backcourt. Oh, what do we have here?
You got a foul on North Attleboro on the loose ball there on Factor.
Yeah, they've playing pretty aggressive, Foxborough. I like it. Good to see. Last game of the season.
It's like North Attleboro's back to man-to-man defense here. Orena kicks it out to Sullivan for 3. No good. Good rebound there by Shane Henry. Kicks it out to Flaherty. Good take by Flaherty.
Nice move with Flaherty with the floater in there.
21-4 Foxborough. more than 3 minutes left here in the first half.
About 20 on the clock, on the shot clock left. We apologize, we can't see the shot clock from where we're sitting, as Donnie said. Down about
Steal
16.
by Sullivan, and Arena gets it, passes it over to Henry. It's a good job by North Attleboro getting their hand on it. Number 15, DiFiore. Good defense there by DiFiore, breaking up the fast break. Shane Henry again providing some pressure there on Factor. North Attleboro breaks the press. To number 10, Vale, taking it to the hoop. On Arena, kicks it out to McLaughlin. McLaughlin, well, oh, he traveled there.
Oh yeah.
Good defense by Sullivan. Maybe, I don't know, I think that defense maybe get him some dinner now. Ooh, oh. The foul there on North Attleboro. It's their third foul. It's good hustle by DiFiore there. North Attleboro's going to pick up their pressure here, full court. Flaherty breaks it and goes all the way coast to coast. Ryan Flaherty, good job. North Attleboro, good defense by Shane Henry. Another steal for him. Flaherty again to the hoop, and just misses it. Good rebound by Vale. Sullivan with the back tip with a steal over to Henry. Henry loses it on the way up. Hand on it by North Attleboro.
The steal there by Sullivan, dished it off. We had a chance here.
Flaherty to the hoop again for Sullivan. To Kelly for three. Just missed it. Good look there by Dylan Kelly. Good passing by Foxborough. Keep moving the ball and you'll get a good look. That was a good one. Just missed it. We got Vale going to the hoop. He loses it to Sullivan. Sullivan
Nice
with
pass.
a great pass.
Beautiful.
Shane Henry. What do you think? We get him back at the dinner table with after that pass?
Oh
Sullivan?
yeah, he does, yeah. They get a French fry now. That was good.
Factor running the offense.
Guys are playing well, passing well.
100%. Shot for three by Vale. Rebound by Sullivan. Ooh, lost it.
Now you just lost that French fry.
Uh-oh. Well, he got it back. Got it back. Like it didn't happen. Here comes Flaherty.
He's hungry.
Flaherty with a foul line jumper. Oh, did everything but go in. Good rebound by McLaughlin. And Shane Henry picking up the pressure, knocks the ball out of bounds. And Foxborough takes a timeout. Sully, why don't you take this replay?
Right, we seeing Shane Henry there. That was a pass from Jack Sullivan,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yep, was.
Or a steal from Jack Sullivan.
There it is in the pass.
Yep, these guys are looking good, looking aggressive in the offensive zone.
Hopefully Foxborough can keep this lead. It's 25-4. The varsity played earlier today. North Attleboro took that one. And JV battled it out pretty good, and North Attleboro ended up taking that one. So
yeah, I didn't get to see either one of those games, Donnie.
yeah, I just saw the scores.
Yeah.
So, but Foxborough up by 21 here, 45 seconds left, and it's I believe it's North Attleboro ball coming in here. So
I think North Attleboro's got some talent. You know, we have your Vale Factor and McLaughlin. They're power players out there.
yeah, they've actually North Attleboro's had some good looks. They just hasn't fallen for them. So I like to see a lot of competitive game. Hopefully things don't get out of control here.
Yes. I don't know who has the ball, Don.
Yeah, it's North Attleboro.
North
ball
Attleboro's
coming in. Foxborough still keeping the pressure on. Comes Factor with the press break. And then he loses it. So 36 seconds left Foxborough tries to hold this almost to the end. The 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock here. Flaherty loses it. Steal by DiFiore. Here comes Bourne going coast to coast and got fouled by Orena. So he'll get 2 shots here.
All right, we got two.
Good take by Bourne. First foul shot. That's good.
Okay, we got 1. 5 ball.
Second one here for Bourne. So I think the big difference here in the first half to me, Tim, has been Foxborough's defense. The press has, I think, caused some issues for North Attleboro, and that, you know.
Absolutely, Johnny. They've been pressing them right from the line.
Yeah.
From the baseline. So
Kirikov here, gonna have to shoot this one.
Anybody.
Henry shot at the buzzer. So Foxborough takes a 19-point lead into the half. 25-6. So like I said, I think the defense really kind of drove. Foxborough did a good job of getting turnovers and making those into transition baskets.
Absolutely, they were very good on the transition.
And North Attleboro, I think they played pretty good. They got some good looks. It just there's a little bit of a lid on the basket down there.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely.
So we're at halftime here. We'll take a few-minute break, and we'll be back for the second half.
Thank you.
All right, back for the second half here for final game of the season for Foxborough against North Attleboro, freshman boys. Live action here. Flaherty bringing the ball up for Foxborough. North Attleboro's in there, back into man. Sullivan kicks it out to the corner for Kirikov, just missed it. DiFiore bringing it up. Corsetti, DiFiore running the show here. Tony Sullivan with the deflection, but it's out of bounds.
Sullivan, Hollis, Kirikov, Flaherty, and Sullivan are the players for Foxborough.
For North Attleboro, we got DiFiore, Redjot, McLaughlin, Bourne, and number 14, Corsetti, who just missed the 3. Good look there by North Attleboro. It was a good little out-of-bounds play to get an open look for Corsetti, but just missed it. Flaherty running offense for Foxborough. Takes to the hoop. Kicks it over to Kirikov. Good Hollis cut. And I thought that was a foul, but they called the travel. Foxborough's going to pick up the full court pressure again. DiFiore breaks the press, and Sullivan pokes it out of bounds. Down to Bourne, down to McLaughlin, takes it to the hoop. Oh, it just missed it. Good defense by Jack Sullivan there. Like I said, North Attleboro's been getting good looks. They can't seem to get the ball to fall down for them against Foxborough. Back with their motion offense.
That was on Bourne there, I believe. Foul on the floor.
Yep. There goes Sullivan. Flaherty to the hoop, and oh, it just rims out. Go back to live action again. DiFiore running the offense for North Attleboro. Up to Corsetti. Back to DiFiore. Foxborough doing a good job pressuring the ball. Ooh. Sullivan reached in and got a foul there. Just got a little piece of the arm. Couple subs here. Crump coming in for Bourne for North Attleboro. I thought somebody from Foxborough was coming in too. There we go. Ball inbounded to McLaughlin and more Corsetti.
McLaughlin had a nice pick there set on, on Kirikoff.
Yep. And he rolled to the hoop. Good pick and roll. McLaughlin catches it and gets fouled by Kirikoff there. McLaughlin again. DiFiore to the hoop. Kicks it out. Corsetti for three. No good. Rebound to Sellum. Pushes it up in transition here. Nobody with him. Good job by North Attleboro getting back there. Off to Hollis. Misses a three. A little bit of a ragged start here, Sully.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody's scored yet.
They'll pull it in. Oh, off of Hollis' foot, I believe. Oh.
Good hustle by John Hollis.
I think that went off Johnny's foot.
Side out for North Attleboro here.
Yeah, Fox was a little sloppy right now. They'll tighten it up.
DiFiore to the hoop. And oh my goodness. That was a good job, and it just didn't go in.
There's a plate on the rim. I'll tell you, these guys have had the opportunities.
Flaherty coming back, kicks it to Hollis. Sullivan in the corner. Sullivan to Hollis for three. No good. Yeah, in the first half, Foxborough was doing a good job getting cutters to the hoop, and they seem to be settling for some more jump shots here. So, got to probably do a little bit better job getting the ball. Usually, when you get to the hoop, like what McLaughlin just did and finish, good things happen just like that. Good take by McLaughlin. Foxborough looks definitely a little sluggish here, like you said, Sully. You got to kind of wake it up.
Yeah, they do. I mean, they're in control of the game. Just they look a little sloppy coming back in after the half.
Sullivan in the corner here. A lot of standing around on offense. Good pass into Sullivan, who gets fouled.
Yeah, the feet should be moving.
Yeah, offensively, in the first half they were doing, they run their motion offense, right? So that, they get it to the wing and they screen away, get a lot of cutters going through the middle. It seems like everyone's a little bit flat-footed here. Energy level at the first half was really good, and the energy level here seems a little bit down. Here's the replay here. McLaughlin catches it. Just basic.
Drived in over Sullivan. He got up there. Sullivan didn't get high enough.
Yeah. Sullivan makes second free throw, so Foxborough's almost 4 minutes in their first points of the second half. Sullivan gets 1 out of 2 from the line. Foxborough picking up their pressure defense here. North Attleboro breaks it. Back into McLaughlin again, and he misses it. Good rebound there by Crump, and he gets fouled on the way up. We're going to have 2 shots here for Crump. Foul is on Hollis. That's his first. So Crump, first free throw for Crump, and it is no good. So you got 3 team fouls on Foxborough, 2 on North Attleboro.
1. 5 ball, 1.
They shoot foul shots when they get 5 team fouls. So a couple more fouls for each team, and we'll be shooting. Second one for Crump is good. 26-9 Foxborough. Flaherty bringing it up to Sullivan. Sullivan loses that ball to Pratt. Pratt keeps coming down. Kicks it out to McLaughlin. Another good take. McLaughlin's done a good job getting to the hoop, and just like you said, there's a lid on the hoop there.
Yeah, absolutely. Great job.
Hollis taking it to the hoop a little bit here. Oh, he's got Sullivan backdoor, and a little miscommunication there. North Attleboro did a good job taking it away, and Tony went backdoor, and he should have, if he would have kept going, he would have got a layup. That's what John thought he was going to do, but those things happen. Pull-up jumper by Pratt, and a rebound by McLaughlin. McLaughlin, number 30, got a few hoops here in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. Sullivan's been guarding him, but I'll tell you, McLaughlin's been making moves to get by Sullivan.
Yep.
Maybe a little tighter in there.
Comes Hollis, kicking it out to Kirikoff, back over to Sullivan. A lot of standing around by Foxborough here.
Yeah, they're not moving.
Hollis with the jump shot. I mean, that, you know, they're just not you know, it's easy to play defense when you're for the defensive team when you're just standing. North Attleboro is attacking the basket.
McLaughlin's going out hard.
Well, part of what's happening is the North Attleboro is beating their first guys getting beaten off the dribble, and Sullivan has to kind of step to help. So it's team defense. It can't just be, you know, one person's getting beat. There's a kickball against Foxborough.
Yeah, well, Flaherty's a pretty good soccer player, so you figure you see that. But honestly, the white shirts for Foxborough are not around the key after the initial shot.
Yeah.
They're kind of letting Attleboro pick up North Attleboro pick up their ball.
Comes North Attleboro, Pratt, again McLaughlin going up and gets fouled.
I think on Sullivan.
I think that's his second foul.
2 shots.
I hope it's his first. So McLaughlin's been a thorn in the side of Foxborough here in the second half.
1.
See, that's
McLaughlin right there on that.
just a step through. It's a good move. McLaughlin's second, back to live action. Good rebound by Hollis. 26-14. Here comes Flaherty all the way to the hoop. Oh boy, just missed it. Kirikoff battles for the rebound, but he tips it out of bounds. Here we go. Foxborough in a full court press again, and North Attleboro on the inbound travels. So that's what, you know, with the full court pressure, it seems to get a little bit more activity from Foxborough. We got to see more here on the offensive end. There's Hollis with a good take and finish. See what happens when you go to the hoop, Tim. Good things, right?
Yep,
good things
absolutely.
happen. We're settling for jump shots. Here's a replay.
So Hollis makes the move and the little layup.
Yeah, finishing through contact. That's a good job. Offense always is better when you're bringing it to the hoop. If the defense collapse on you and you kick it out and then get a three-pointer or an outside shot, that's fine. But Foxborough's been doing a lot of, you know, settling for contested three-pointers like that one for North Attleboro. Typically, that's not a good play, but a good rebound by North Attleboro over to McLaughlin. Crump for 2. Crump got the first rebound, brought it over to McLaughlin, who missed it, and then Crump got a second rebound. North Attleboro is definitely the more active team here in the third quarter. Foxborough with a good take to the hoop there. Shane Henry just missed the layup. It's a good take.
I would agree. I would say they were definitely more hungry right now.
Yep. Comes Pratt bringing it up over to Rajat and try to get into McLaughlin and Sullivan. That's a good job by Sullivan, making it difficult to get that ball. McLaughlin's been a good player for them here in the second half, and gotta pick up the defense. Here comes Hollis, step back. That's actually a 2-pointer. Sullivan with the rebound. Oh boy. Something about that hoop down there, Sully. North Attleboro couldn't get anything in the first half, and now Foxborough can't get anything here in the second half.
Yeah, I think that hoop's leaning a little. No, you know what it is? The kids aren't hitting it.
Yeah.
They gotta do it.
Attleboro.
Put it in the net.
45 seconds here. I don't know who's covering him. Oh, Sullivan, good job getting in the passing lane there. Foxborough.
I'll take credit for Sullivan's height.
There you go. There you go. Ball to Hollis on the wing here. Another take to the hoop, and he gets fouled.
There he goes.
Again, good things happen when you attack the basket. You know, get the ball, simple ball fake, get the defender up off his feet, go to the hoop. Every single time Foxborough has done that, and North Attleboro has done that for that matter in the second half, good things have happened. When they're settling for jump shots, it's not a good outcome. Here's a steal by North Attleboro, Sullivan off of the North Attleboro steal. It's a great job. Second one for Hollis. He makes 1 out of 2.
Yeah, Johnny Hollis as well as Donnie, your son Ryan, have bumped up and down between JV and varsity.
Yeah.
JV and freshman.
Right.
It's good to see. I wish we had all the freshmen here today. Some had to play JV, but.
Yep, we been some trading in between the freshmen and the JV team this year.
I think we have a lot to look forward to in the next few years in this high school.
100%. Yeah, I think there's
That's
the
a good
future.
freshman playing.
Future looks bright. North Attleboro with 2 seconds left, and Pratt misses at the buzzer. Yeah, but I agree with you, Tim. I mean, the varsity level had mostly the top 8 players. I think were sophomores and juniors. They did have some varsity kids that played a bit, but I think there's 5 sophomores that play a significant amount on the varsity team this year, and so there's a ripple effect through the program, right? So when you have that many sophomores playing varsity, it leaves a hole on the JV team, and they had some good sophomores playing on the JV team as well, but they just didn't have enough kids, so they've had to have 3 or 4 freshmen, kind of rotate up each week and play some JV, and I think that's affected the continuity of the JV and the freshman team. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's every time you get out there to practice or play in a game, it's an opportunity to compete and get better. Yeah. The freshmen and the JV levels are development levels, so the coaches know what they're doing. Coach Gibbs, this is his program. He's done a good job. He's really, put his stamp on the program, and you want to make sure that you have enough kids to have competitive, freshman, JV, and varsity levels. But at the end of the day, what you do at the freshman and the JV levels are to hopefully have those kids ready to contribute at the varsity level at some point.
Well,
so
I'll tell you, honestly, love your wisdom, Donnie. Foxborough High alumni, great coach for town ball. My son played for you. Kudos to you and your knowledge of the game. We have a lot of talent coming up to this. The next few years are very exciting on the girls' side as well.
Absolutely.
There's a really good talent in Foxborough now.
Yeah, I was lucky to coach a lot of these freshman boys from 4th to 8th grade in the Metro West League, which is awesome. Is a great league. The Metro West for the boys and the girls is phenomenal for us to be able to have that. It's a very competitive league, and then now these kids are up playing at the high school level and get to watch them hopefully continue to blossom up here. Back to live action. North Attleboro turns it over. Foxborough ball here. Hollis is going to bring the ball up here for Foxborough. Looks like they're running a little different set here. Gonna run a screen for Flaherty, and he goes all the way to the hoop. Sullivan with the rebound. Good job, Jack. Grab that ball. Got a 3-second call.
Was that a 3-second? Was that a travel on Sullivan?
They called 3 seconds, but I think they could have called a travel.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Foxborough with the pressure.
So is Foxborough playing a 3-2?
No, they're just playing a full court man-to-man defense here. Okay. And North Attleboro broke it, and they got a nice take to the hoop there by number 12, Bourne. Sometimes the full court pressure is just to just get the offense off their out of their comfort level. But North Attleboro did a good job there and broke it and scored off of it, and then Foxborough comes back. Great feed by Dylan Kelly to Shane Henry, who finishes through contact and
gets the foul.
Yeah.
One shot.
There we go. Missed the free throw. Bourne coming back and loses it. Hollis back for Foxborough. Hollis taking it to the hoop and loses it to Pratt. And And then Pratt draws a foul on Hollis. Want to give a shout out to Coach Niles, the freshman coach. Done a really good job this year with the boys. They definitely see a lot of improvement. Got all the boys plenty of playing time. And
Excellent job.
yeah, he's a good coach. Knows his stuff. Kids really like him. They really like playing for him. Back to live action here. We got North Attleboro born.
Arena came in for Sullivan.
Okay, yeah.
So regular lineup, but Arena's in there now.
Born with 2 hoops to start the 4th quarter here for North Attleboro. Flaherty to Hollis. Hollis kicks it out to Kelly for 3, and it's good. Good shot by Dylan Kelly there. Kicked out.
Absolutely, yeah. Nice shot. A little southpaw action going on over there.
Lefty. Hollis with the steal. Takes it all the way. They never stopped him. Oh, just missed it. Good rebound by Shane Henry. And we got a timeout by Foxborough. So
There should have been a foul there. They were mauling them.
yeah, they here's a replay on Dylan's 3. Kicked out by Hollis. So again, I
Gorgeous arc on that shot.
I said it all second half. When you get the ball into the painted area, good things happen. You see it right there. John was in the painted area. John Hollis kicked it out. Dylan, his guy had to go help, and Dylan's wide open for the 3, and good things happen. He hits it. So good energy by both teams here to start the 4th quarter. Couple hoops by Foxborough, couple hoops by North Attleboro. It's
The game's close to the score indicates.
Yeah, definitely.
14-point game right now, Donnie, but North Attleboro's playing well. I mean, they got some great athletes over there,
Yep. This historically Foxborough and growing up in Foxborough and North Attleboro is a heated rivalry.
More than Mansfield.
No, I would say Mansfield was first, and then North Attleboro. But growing up, those were the 2, Foxborough and Mansfield and North Attleboro were definitely the 2 towns that were the biggest rivals. And Mansfield's grown so much now; they're in the bigger division. North Attleboro is in the smaller Hockomock division. So Foxborough played these guys twice, and back to live action here. We got Flaherty up the top of the key, over to Hollis. Double screen down away. Oop.
Henry, good recovery by Henry.
Good defense by North Attleboro there. Factor dropping it down to, that's a good idea, but Bourne just couldn't get to it. So North Attleboro loses it, back to Foxborough here. I got to give the kids a lot of credit. They've played through this. John Hollis with a great take to the hoop, but playing the game, there's a lot of modifications. The biggest one to me is like playing with a mask on. It's just, I get it. They got to do it. It's it's obviously the time that we're living in. They gotta do what they got to do to be able to play, but outside with a mask, that might be a little bit more bearable, but being in a hot gym, going up and down the court.
It's funny you say that, Johnny, because I was driving home the other day after my son had practice with the team, and I go, "You still wearing?" Oh, excuse me.
We got a replay here. Hollis with a great take to the hoop. Finishes, could have been a foul there, but he finished through contact. Back to live action. Foxborough, Hollis again going to the hoop, and he got fouled.
So I was saying previously, driving home with my son, I said, "Yeah, your mask is still on." He goes, "Yeah." I go, "I'm used to it." How can you be used to it? I have to wear these for work, but I can't not stand them.
Well, yeah, again, I give credit to the kids, right?
How do you play a sport with a mask on?
Adapt to it, and honestly, through soccer season, basketball season, this Hollis makes his first one. They didn't complain at all. I think you see such a difference with the kids when they're being out there, playing sports, being active. So I'm just thrilled that they were able to.
It's kind of like a clogged filter, though. They're just not as fast when they're basketball.
Yeah. Oh no. I know. Is Bourne again to the hoop.
Trying to
and
breathe through that. Unbelievable. I don't know how they do it. They honestly, they're not playing a physical sport. Look back at the last drive there. That was
number 12,
Bourne.
yeah. I think that's 6 points for him here in the fourth quarter. And he's got a chance for 7th point for the quarter. And missed it, gets his own rebound, and got a block on that by Hollis. Good hustle by Bourne to save it, but it went out of bounds, so Foxborough ball. 16-point lead for
I just had a
Foxborough.
fortune to be announcing here with Don Carter, Tim Sullivan. How do you know how many points this guy has? How are you keeping track of that?
He's taken to the hoop 3 times and has been successful. So I'm not keeping track. It's just off the top of my head.
Oh, you're very good, because I usually need a pencil here to try and stay on board with
Believe
the
me.
fouls and everything else.
With my COVID brain, I could be wrong. But I think I'm right. I'm not 100% sure.
4 minutes left.
Foxborough loses the ball on a turnover here back to North Attleboro. Factor taking it to the hoop on Henry, and just rolls off. And Bourne again, number 12, keeping North Attleboro in the game here in the fourth quarter. I think we're going to have a sub here. Sullivan's going to come in for Foxborough. I think they could use his rebounding right now. Bourne's first free throw is no good. A couple subs. We got Sullivan and Kirikoff for Foxborough in for Kelly and Arena. Good job by Arena and Kelly. And second one here for Bourne.
Yeah, Arena dreamed a big 3 earlier.
So Bourne made the hoop, but it's waved off. He crossed the free throw line before the ball hit the rim, so it's a violation on Bourne. And Foxborough's got the ball here. 16-point lead, 3:45. Flaherty going to the hoop, and he gets bumped. You got a blocking foul on North Attleboro.
Now, Don, I got to ask you, from my ignorance of the game, if the shooter on the free throw line misses his second shot, or one shot, whatever, can he not get that rebound?
He can. Yep,
He can get his own rebound?
Yep.
So
He just
why
has to
don't
wait. He
players
just
throw it off the backboard.
It has to touch the rim, and they also have to wait for the ball to touch the part of the rim before they can come across.
But they can get their own rebound.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And we've actually seen that quite a bit this year with the COVID modifications, where you only have 2 defensive rebounders and 1 on free throws.
Yep.
It actually has been I think an advantage for the offensive team, because it's the shooter and 1 rebounder for the offensive team on a free throw, and then only two rebounders for the defensive team. I've seen a lot of offensive rebounds off free throws this year.
As always,
There's a
love your insight.
good block there by Kirikoff. One thing that the last offensive possession when Foxborough got fouled, that last foul, there's Riley Kirikoff with a hoop, number 12. The last foul by North Attleboro was on Bourne, number 12.
Nice play by Flaherty right there.
Flaherty with a steal.
On the inbound pass.
We'll get a technical on North Attleboro. So a couple things to catch up on. Foxborough's, the foul that was committed by North Attleboro on Foxborough the last time was on Bourne, number 12. That was his 5th foul, so he fouled out. I don't think the North Attleboro coach was very happy about that call, and he just got a technical foul. So 2 free throws here for
So
Foxborough.
that foul would be on the coach.
That one will that actually counts. The technical foul counts as a team foul, but before that there was a foul on number 12 Bourne, and I think he was letting the referee know his thoughts on that. I can understand that from a coach's perspective. You don't always agree with everything.
I've never seen you get hot-headed, ever. I'm lying, folks. Great coach. I'm sitting next to him.
I got 1 technical foul in 5 years. I probably should have got more, but only 1 official. Back to live action here. We got Factor going to the hoop. Kicks it over to Corsetti. Over to Pratt for 3. No good. Rebound by Kirikoff. Over to Sellum. Over to Flaherty. So 2 minutes left in the season here, Sully.
Yeah. And I hear the football starting in a week.
Yeah, man, that's going to be cold.
And then lacrosse is coming up.
Well,
field hockey, I think all those things, right? Field hockey might be
they already played field hockey,
did
but
play with soccer.
yeah, next week, the Hawkmock League next week starts football, volleyball, I think winter track, and cheering. So they'll be cold. They'll be on the football field next week. It's going to be chilly, but I'm happy, especially for the seniors. You know, early in the fall, they pushed this season out. They pushed this second fall season out to now, which they didn't know if they were going to be able to get it in. But they played college football and pro football, and they were able to show that COVID doesn't get passed really on the court, on the field in football. So, we're gonna have a football season. They're gonna be able to play 7 games.
Nice cup of hot chocolate out there.
Yeah.
You watch it. I'll tell you, it was last Friday when I was doing the King Philip game. I saw them out there clearing off the turf.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is good news because sports is so important.
Yep.
To the development of these young kids.
100%.
Boys and girls.
Yep.
So important.
Yeah.
So it's good to see them playing. Like I said, win or lose, I said to my son, are you having fun? He says, yeah. I said, that's all that matters.
Right.
Because they're only seeing half their friends twice a week.
Right.
So it's been a crazy year, Donnie.
Absolutely. But, back to the football and in this fall 2 season, they're going to have it. And it looks like that every single kid that wants to play a sport are going to have the ability. The only one that they weren't able to do was wrestling.
Yeah.
And that's a tough one.
Well, fair enough. Very close contact.
I don't know how you can do wrestling with masks on. And
hopefully they'll straighten this vaccine issue out.
Yeah.
Everybody will be fine. And get back to normal in this country. It's been crazy.
Yeah, they made the announcement today that 65 and older can get vaccinated in the state starting tomorrow. So
I got 13 years to wait on that.
Well, I'm happy because my mother's 74, so
good for her.
She can get vaccinated now. So
actually, you can too, I believe, if you drive her to her as a caregiver.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know if you have to prove your residence, but my wife had thought about that as she asked me if I said right now I don't want one. Let anybody else get one.
Right. Well, that's it. Yeah, I wouldn't want to take if I took my mother I wouldn't want to take it away from somebody else.
Well, I think that's what they would do if you're the caregiver.
I'm not.
I know. But
oh, what a block there by Tony Sellum.
God, he got some height on that one. Where's the?
There's a replay here on the Tony.
Never seen him get up that high.
Pratt takes it to the hoop, and Tony with the great block there. North Attleboro 3 by Pratt. Rebound by Shane Henry. And we're under a minute to go here. 50 seconds. North Attleboro picking up the defensive pressure. Foxborough, I think, is content to just run the clock down. A steal there by Corsetti, takes it all the way to the hoop and makes it. It's good steal and
he's done a good job today, Corsetti.
Yeah.
I mean, all these guys have.
Yeah.
Both teams.
17-point game here. We got a foul on North Attleboro there. I think we're gonna be shooting. It's gonna be 2 shots here for Sellum.
Well, I couldn't be happier. My last volunteer for the year with Mr. Donnie Carter, the legend.
Yeah, again, we get Jeff Flaherty on the mid-court camera. Thank you so much, Jeff, who's definitely volunteered a bunch this year. And Karen Hollis on the baseline, who's done an awesome job. Multiple volunteer spots for both Jeff and Karen. And we can't do these games if parents don't come out. So it's awesome to have everybody come out and contribute. And at the end of the day, like we're talking about, it's great to have the kids playing. So we got
And
5
it's great
seconds
that
here.
the parents that can't be here can watch the game.
100%. Yep.
So use Foxboro Cable Access. We can't thank you enough.
Yep.
Really piping it out there.
Mike Everson gets us all set up every game.
Wonderful man.
Foxborough takes it 41-24. So their fourth win of the season, I believe, for Foxborough.
Foxborough was 4-7, I think, for the season. And Attleboro, I think, North Attleboro, I think, went to 0-8. The kid said to me earlier, I asked him what his record. He said, we haven't won a game. I said, well, are you playing and having fun? And he said, yes. And
Yeah,
that's all that matters. It
exactly,
really does.
Exactly. So that concludes today's game and the season. A lot of people involved in getting the season done, and to get 11 games in for Foxborough is huge. And just glad they were able to get the season in, and I think there's a good future for this whole crew. And
Absolutely.
Can't wait to see them play. And we're off into the fall 2 season and the spring season.
We'll see you then.
Well, I'm sure we'll be running cameras and stuff for when we're outside for this. And again, thanks to Cable Access and all the volunteers, and we'll see you at the next event. Thanks, Tim.
Thank you, Donnie.
All right.
Pleasure.